the way I look at it is, from what my mom has been able to detail starting from, not counting the Native Americans in my family, starting from the West and going east, Irish, Scottish, English, French, Danish, German, Prussian, and then the Native American.
Yeah.
So I am a true Heinz 57.
Amen. But no,
I am a true American melting pot.
Yeah, but no, it's just, I love everything about Bobby. I love the fact that he's not the traditional form of handsome, but in his mind, he is, and I love that confidence. And his skinny butt, you know, even though he's an inch shorter than me, you know, it feels amazing. You know, I feel like I'm with a man that's 6 feet tall. You know, I feel he doesn't have to be barrel-chested, bulging with muscles. And trust me, Bobby's got muscles. I mean, he takes off his shirt. I don't care what I'm doing. I've always hoped he will not take off his shirt while I'm in the car, because I will cause an accident. Like, I have been in middle conversation. He takes off his shirt. I'm like, ah! I feel a disturbance in the force. You know, and I don't look at him as a sex object. Don't get me wrong. That man has made me drool and get red like a little schoolgirl. God. But how I am looking at him, you would think I was a virgin.
That's like with me, James makes me just roll over and drool.
Yeah. You know, and it's the fact that I love how smart he is. I love his determination. He is the only man I've ever been with that I don't see as a competitor, but I see him as an equal. You know, and I try showing him that. Like, when he gets freaked out about something, he always just focuses on the issue. You know, he doesn't really offer solutions. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, you're pointing out the problem in a simple form. So as the other half, I need to fill out the other half of the equation, produce the solution. Just like when I see a problem, he produces a solution. You know, and we are brains and brawn. He is more brawn and headstrong. And I'm gonna let you know something. Don't get upset by it, but you know, with the RV and stuff, he did get a little paranoid, and you know, it's hard not to. You know,
right.
Walking into that RV, we're pretty sure it's condemned. I don't know what James thinks he can do with it, but you know what? It's good to drink. But you know, so Bobby and I were worried. We were concerned, but
right.
You know, it was the fact that, and he was more of the confrontation, because see, I was like, look, they're doing us a favor. I don't want to piss them off by accidentally insulting them. Apparently, I accidentally insulted Amanda and Steven many times, and I didn't really mean to, just from one parent to another and shit like that. I mean,
and I think she's easy. Just because today was actually the first time that I actually was around her, and something about her just did not set right with me.
I wish I found that out. I really did, but I looked at it this way, is that Bobby's morale was getting drained. He wasn't having any luck finding a job. He was always stuck at the tent with the dogs, which can get a little depressing, and he hated being there. I mean, we're not those losers that think, oh, yay, being homeless is an adventure. We're free. Living on the land. Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I like a toilet and I like a mattress. 4 walls is optional, but toilet and mattress is a must. But, you know, and that's why when they said, hey, look, you come stay with us, I looked at it as one thing, as a good thing, because Bobby sometimes he thinks I'm controlling, and I try not to be. Yes. Do I want him all to myself? Yes. But I also want him to make friends, so that way we have more of a support group in our life.
Right.
I want him to fix things with his family, because I've always loved that big idea of family, that come together for the holidays, you know, someone spoiling the kids, you know, things like that. I am truly Scottish and Irish more than I am of my Spanish culture, because I believe in the whole giant castles, everyone in the Great Hall eating, everyone knows each other because they either fuck them or related to them or both. I don't know. But yeah, you know. So yeah, I always want Bobby's attention, but you know what? As long as I'm in the same room with him, and he does that thing where he wraps his arm around my shoulder, or that rubbing, like holding my hand thing, I don't care what the hell he's doing. Hell, I will sit through his damn car shows. Now, if you ask my opinion, I'm gonna say please change the channel, but you know, when he turns on his car shows, I either just roll over and he thinks I'm just, you know, not caring about his hobby. It's not that. It's just, I don't care what I'm doing as long as I'm with him and I'm that relaxed. You know? I just wish I could explain to him, because he thinks I never listen, and I'm like, I do listen. I may not be the best listener, and I've kind of am starting to realize that now with James and everyone else, and, you know, but I do my best.
Right.
But back to the, you know, the issue with, he wanted to just tell you guys straight out that he wasn't happy with the trailer. It's not good for a pregnant woman, yada, 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 yada. And I said, look, you know, just chill out. Let's figure out how to word it better. You know, and we do butt heads on that. Like, apparently I come off to where I sound like he's incompetent, and, you know, that it's my way, that's the right way, your way is not the right way, and I don't mean to. It's the fact that I don't want more problems and thus more stress on him. Because when he's stressed, I'm stressed, because I see him trying to put all this stuff together in his mind, and I see it occupying it, and it's just like, I don't want that pain on him. Just like he doesn't want it on me. You know, we spend so much time trying to take the pain away from each other. We end up playing tug-of-war with it. It's like, who's the bigger masochist?
And that I did pick that up off of Bobby, that he didn't feel comfortable about the RV, and I did let James know that I don't think the RV is going to work out for him, and James tried to. That's why James was trying to see if Bobby and I would be willing to try and get the RV cleaned up to get the two of us work on it.
It's just hard when, like, his last straw was when I was putting my shoes on, because we had said we are not, after finding like 7 needles in one night, and how they didn't die of an overdose, I'll never know. His final straw was when I got up and I felt something poking through my shoe. There was a broken tip of a needle that had gone almost all the way through my shoe. If I'd kept walking on it, it would have. And James might say that guy doesn't have anything, but you never actually freaking know. You know, he probably didn't have anything at one point, but he shared a needle with someone else, and it only takes once. Yeah. You know, and Bobby really cared. You know, and he was even stressed about the dogs, because he didn't want the dogs in there. He hates the dogs being in the kennel. It's just, he hates that burst of energy they get where they bolt out of there and they jump on everything. It's like which is the lesser of two evils? I mean, we did have 2 kennels for him, but because of having to move, we had to leave one behind. Because when you're moving out of a motel, you get like a time limit.
Right.
You know, and we did the best we could. But when we were staying at the riverbed, or not the riverbed, the Two Moon Park, you know, we had them tethered to a tree, but they had exercise, fresh air. It's just, you know, our dogs are hard to work with. Cyrus is headstrong, and Sasha follows her brother. She does listen better, though. But, you know...
but that's what, that was basically the one thing that, got it stuck in James's mind to offer you guys a place, because we had stopped up at Two Moon Park because there was some of the Pokemon stuff up there, and James had gone in to use the bathroom there, and he's like, that bathroom was that nasty.
It's more sanitary, just pee on the, just to go in bushes.
That was the one that was up by the where it splits.
Plus, you know, with the second body there, one more and we have a serial killer. You know, but the point, but that's why we appreciate, trust me, we appreciated it. It's just, again, we did not like how that guy left it. And the fact is, like, you know, cleaning it out, finding God knows how. I'm just like, how does this man pee that much? Just urine bottles. And I'm talking this big. Not a little Coke bottle here and there. No. I'm just like, were you stocking up for a urine test? What the hell?
Wouldn't surprise me. But I can't say anything because I've come close to filling one of those bottles myself.
Must be a guy thing.
No, for me it's a diabetic thing.
Ah, okay.
That's one thing you know about diabetics is they pee a lot.
You know, and I wish I could explain all this to Bobby and have him listen. And I know right now he is so pissed off that I could be talking gibberish and he wouldn't care. Or he'd be so angry and hurt. Like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in a relationship. I don't. But I know this, is that Bobby is the first man that has been good to me, that makes me happy, even when he pisses me the fuck off. I come home and it's like everything's right with the world. You know, and all I want to do is give that happiness back to him. That's why I work so hard, and I keep wanting to be perfect for him, you know, and you know, I want to have the same happiness and vision I have for us, which is, you know, lots of sex, lots of love, and, you know, lots of respect. And I'll be honest, maybe I didn't respect Bobby as much as I could have, but I was willing to change, and just like he was. And like I said, when we got back to Stephen and Amanda's, we had an argument because I was feeling neglected emotionally, and I was trying to make him understand that, you know, especially with him forgetting my birthday and not seeming to have any idea what to do for Mother's Day. You know, it got to me. But he actually tried really hard to change, and I told him I saw that, you know, and it felt like things were going to get better, and things did get better. Like, we made love every night. You know, it was nice. We cuddled more. We talked more. That's what I mean by intimacy. He always thinks I just want sex, and don't get me wrong, I will boink that man's brains out 24/7 and 48 on Sunday. But it's the fact is that I just want to get close to him. I want to be his best friend. And yes, some of his friends I may not like, you know, but they're good for him. They make him happy. I don't try to make him push people away. I do make him try to be honest with people. You know, if you're not happy with people, talk to them. Don't just write them off.
It's like I've gotten to meet some of the different people that James likes to associate with, and there are some people that he has turned away from after I've told him that I do not trust them, that they give me a bad feeling in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And after he's looked at it from my point of view, there's been some people that he has not had anything to do with anymore.
Yeah. And Bobby's done the same for me, and yeah, he took the majority of my family and kind of just had me push them back, but he also pointed out how they were unhealthy for me. And I need that, because I'll be honest, I care so much about other people, I don't focus on myself that much. And yeah, it gets me in trouble. You know, Bobby was the only one that said enough. Like, he's like, you don't owe them anything. You've paid back any debt you owed them tenfold. And it's like, you're right. I mean, because of him, I was able to let go of my brother a little bit. You know, I want my brother to live his own life. I want him to focus on his own health and things like that. That's why I haven't really spoken to him.
It's like with me and I've never gotten along with my oldest brother. And when James came into the picture, and he even saw that being associated with my brother was not very healthy. Being associated, having my nieces and my nephews was not a problem, and he still but even he said that having limited contact with my brother was not a bad thing.
Yeah. But you know,
even he agrees my brother is an idiot.
but no, Bobby has always had my best interest in heart. Same with the girls. That's why whenever James keeps talking about the case and he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "I am damn sure." All right, I know Bobby. He would never intentionally hurt the girls. Don't get me wrong. As a new parent, accidents happen. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
I should know. But I know Bobby loves those girls like they're his own.
Did he take his phone in with him?
I don't know. There's a bunch of phones charging. You know, and sometimes he thinks I only stay with him to get the girls back, and I'm like, that's not the case. That's so not the case. I'd do anything to have him back.
I suppose I should call Nick's